Welcome back to creating a cyborg girl in Photoshop part 14. So in this tutorial, basically I finally get to do some really cool design work, some nice rendering. Right now I'm starting off with the bow. I put it on a separate layer, and right now I'm adding the clipping mask of some metal texture. And I like to do this sometimes, and then what I'll do is I'll do a paint over on it and decide what areas to keep the metallic sort of look, and other areas maybe perhaps where it's like rubber or some other type of material. And then of course adding some sort of cool details here and there. So I do that, and you can work very quickly like this, especially when you have things separated out in different layers. Layers in Photoshop allow you to edit things independently from other parts. You'll notice the background's quite a bit cleaned up. I've basically thrown in a couple of solid shape colors for the ground, sort of a light gray and a dark gray, and replaced the black outline of the structure with sort of a brown color, and basically, yeah, separate it all on its own layer, made easy. Right here I'm using the polygon lasso tool to create the shape of an arrow. I really enjoy doing this, basically using the polygon lasso tool to create other interesting shapes. And now it's on its own layer, I may add in some details. I thought it'd be kind of cool to make it kind of sci-fi looking, give it some sort of like LED light. So eventually here I add a little bit of red glue. And what's really cool is since this is on its own layer, what you can do is duplicate any object really easy just by holding down Alt key and dragging with the mouse, and then free transform it, and basically can create like a sort of an army of arrows. Now I'm trying some different little things here with the design first. I want to make sure I like the design before I start duplicating it. But once I have it all set up the way I want, I'm even trying to free transform it to see if I can squish it down a little bit, and I realize it's causing a lot of distortion. So I end up just keeping the size I have, but basically making multiples. And the good thing about multiples is to rotate the objects to flip them horizontally if they're a vertical sort of structure, just to get the variation that you need. And then once you do that, you can group them all and mask them off, which is what I did. And I end up merging the layer completely, and then adding a further paint over, because you want them to have some differences. So with the lighting there, so I just went back in and kind of painted out the different parts a little bit here and there. So that's what I'm doing right here. Things I'm pretty close to being finished. Her sweater jacket, I'm getting close. I added a overlay texture of some vertical lines I think work pretty well. The most of the robotic stuff is getting close. You'll see me detail here the hand, and I changed one of the hands, the hand gripping the bow here in a sec. What I realized is that they were too evenly spaced and it wasn't looking very natural. So what I did is just kind of rotate them and move them closer together, a couple of them. And once I did that, I had to adjust the mask that I have set up for the bow. Now it just gives it a more natural look, and then I did a quick paint over on top of them and kind of unified everything, and it actually made the hand a lot better. I was not too crazy about this hand in particular. The other hand I feel like is pretty close, but this one was really bugging me. You'll find that certain details as you work on these things, some little thing will definitely pull out your eye will be able to see it, spot it right away if things are too uniform. That's why I like this hand, I guess, because the digits are coming out a little bit different, but I did clean it up and adjust them a little bit further here, and that's what I'm doing right now. Overall, I think it's getting close. I would say the Cyborg, she's probably around 85 to 90% done. I do some quick detailing here in the arm, but I feel like she's definitely a really great place right now to do some exploration. I'm kind of excited to get working on the background, and I think I'll be doing that shortly. So yeah, I think should be it. We're coming to the end here. In part 15, we should. We do have to dive into the cat first, so we'll do the cat next, and then the background. So see you soon.